God called the dry ground a land, and the gathered waters he called a seas. Then God made the land burst with life, soft green grass, tall trees, bushes full of fruit, and colorful flowers. Plants of every kind grew from the earth, each with seeds to grow more. The world was beginning to look alive. God then looked up and said, "Let lights shine in the sky." And so the sun was made to shine in the day. In the very beginning, there was nothing. No sky, no earth, no animals, no people, not even light. Just deep, quiet darkness. But God was there. And then God spoke. He said, "Let there be light." And just like that, light appeared, bright and powerful, breaking through the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called a night. That was the very first beginning of time. Then God created the sky, stretching it out like a giant roof above the earth. He made a space between the waters, some above and some below, and placed the sky in between. It was wide and beautiful, blue and full of promise. Next, God said, "Let the water gather in one place so dry ground can appear." And it happened. God called the dry ground a land, and the gathered waters he called a seas. Then God made the land burst with life, soft green grass, tall trees, bushes full of fruit, and colorful flowers. Plants of every kind grew from the earth, each with seeds to grow more. The world was beginning to look alive. God then looked up and said, "Let lights shine in the sky." And so the sun was made to shine in the day, the moon to glow at night, and stars to sparkle far, far away. These lights would help mark days and seasons and years. The sky came alive with twinkling stars and glowing light. Then God turned to the waters and the skies and filled them with living creatures. Fish swam through rivers and oceans, big ones, tiny ones, and colorful ones. Birds soared across the sky, flapping their wings and filling the air with sound. Life moved and danced through water and sky. Next, God filled the land with animals. He made lions and tigers, elephants and horses, rabbits and kangaroos, lizards and butterflies. Some ran, some crawled, some hopped, some flew. The land became wild and full of life. But God saved his most special creation for last. God said, "Let us make people in our image." And he created a man named Adam and a woman named Eve. God made them to be like him, to think, to feel, to choose, to care. He gave them eyes to see beauty, hands to build, hearts to love, and voices to speak. God placed them in a wonderful garden called Eden, where everything they needed was provided. He asked them to care for the garden and the animals and to enjoy the world he made. Everything God created was good. The light, the sky, the land, the plants, the animals, and especially the people. God looked at all he had made, and he was pleased. It was not just good. It was very good. After 6 days of creating, God rested. Not because he was tired, but to set a rhythm, a gift for all people. A time to pause, reflect, and enjoy his creation. That day became holy, a reminder that even in a busy world, rest is important. And that's how the world began. With a word from God. With beauty and purpose and love. The story of creation reminds us that we are not here by accident. We are part of a wonderful plan. The earth, the sky, the oceans, the stars, they were all made for a reason. So when you see the sunrise, or feel the wind on your face, or look up at the stars, remember, it all began with God's voice. A voice that brought light out of darkness. A voice that spoke the world and you into being.